Hi, my name's Tig and I work with Crown Maple here in Dutchess County, and today I'm going to show you how we make maple syrup. So first thing we have to do is we have to tap the tree. Normally when the woods crew is out here, it's in early January, it's snowy and it's icy, but today it's a beautiful day, but we're still going to talk about how we make maple syrup. First thing you need to do is you need to tap the tree. So we're going to come up, we're going to look for a good spot to tap the tree, and we're going to put a hole in it. So there's a good tap hole. Next thing we need to do is we need to get the spout or the tap. We're going to put it on this 5/16 tubing. We're going to put it on. We're going to put it on so it's nice and tight, because during the freeze, when the water and the sap freezes, we don't want to have it pop off. So now we have our spout. It's on the tube. We're going to put in the hole. And we now tap the tree. So now the sap's going to come out of the drop line, it's going to go down the lateral, and then we're going to go collect it at our collection house. We'll show you where that's at. So welcome to Collection House 1. All our sap on the property will come through this collection house. So on a good day, we can get a gallon of sap out of a tree. So about 20,000 gallons will flow through here, both in and out, over the course of a day. So think of this as kind of the grand central station of our sugar operation. This is inside the collection house. So all of our lines are under vacuum. These are vacuum pumps. So they're gonna kind of draw the sap into the collection house, and it's gonna be drawn into what we call our releasers. These are releasers, and I have some video that shows you what the sap looks like coming into the collection house. This is the tank room here at Collection House 1. We have 2 tanks. Each tank is about 5,000 gallons. So the sap will flow into here. We'll store it in here for an hour or two, and as soon as the tanks get full, we're going to transfer it up to the sugar house. Let's go up and see the sugar house. Hi, now we're in the sugar house. This is our tank room. So there we have 4 of these big tanks. These are almost 10,000 gallons apiece. So we can put about 40,000 gallons of raw sap in this building right here. As soon as we start getting the tanks full, we're going to start processing. Usually we can start processing at the end of the day, and we'll process and get rid of all of the sap that we collected that day, so we have nice fresh maple syrup produced. Hi, I want to talk to you a little bit about our dissolved air flotation system, better known as the DAF. This is a big filter where we have about 2,000 gallons of sap continuously running through it, and little bitty bubbles will be put into it, and those bubbles will float to the top, and they'll grab onto anything that shouldn't be in the sap, and every 15 or 20 minutes we're just going to skim it off, and we'll have nice clean sap. After the DAF, the sap will come through the reverse osmosis machine. Because what we have to do is, when sap comes out of the tree, it has about 2% sugar, but we need to get it up to about 66 to 68% sugar. And how we do that is we have to get rid of a lot of the water. In the old days, they would just boil and boil and boil and boil until they got rid of a lot of that water through evaporation. Now we use reverse osmosis to get rid of about 90% of the water. And how we do that is we're going to put the sap through this machine, and we have these high pressure pumps. And what they're going to do is they're going to squeeze the water molecules, H2O, through a filter, but the sugar molecules are too big. So we're basically going to squeeze about 90% of the water out of the sap using this machine. this is the last part of the process where we're actually going to boil the concentrated sap and turn it into syrup. This is called an evaporator, and we put the sap in at about 20 Brits or 20% sugar, and when it comes out, this is going to be 66 to 68% sugar. So this is where we're going to have a big boil, and it's all back here in the food pan, and then we finish it right here in the finishing pan. So at the end of the sap season, we need to take the spouts back out of the tree. Usually that's around the first or second week in April. So we're going to go up to the trees, we're going to go find our old taps, we're going to pull it out, we're going to cut it off, we're going to throw this away because we always want to put a nice clean spout in next year. We're going to put this on the pin. And now it's ready for the rest of the year. Thank you for visiting Crown Maple, and I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about all the hard work that goes in both in the woods and in the sugar house on how to make 100% pure maple syrup. Have a great day.
Hi Scouts, I'm Dan, and this is
Ashlyn.
And Ashlyn is a Lion Scout, and we want to say thank you to
Crown Maple
for producing our Go See It video for the Westchester Putnam Council. What we have today is we're going to show you how to do some leaf rubbings. We've already been around our yard and collected some leaves in the yard, and what you need for this is you need a piece of paper and
pencil and crayons.
So what you do is you put the paper over the leaf and you take your crayon
and you scratch it.
And at the very ends we have a leaf that comes out. So again, thank you Crown Maple, and attached to this Go See It video, we're going to have a leaf identification guide that you can look at all your leaves and figure out if you have maples or oaks or ashes in your yard. Stay safe, folks.